from Birmingham.
Wow.
The move of your dreams.
Yeah, obviously my boyhood team, it's Liverpool. So when
You must have been buzzing.
I just want to go back because moves come back. It happened to me when I went to Chelsea. It comes out of nowhere, and you're like, "Is this real?" So what was it like? So you've done prison. You've had an unbelievable season at Birmingham. Was it out of the blue? Was it sort of spoken about and it dragged on? When did you find out?
It was kind of whispered. You'd read in the papers back then. You'd always look at your stars and your ratings that you got, and there'll be whispers that Liverpool are interested. And one of the staff members told me that most home games, a scout comes to watch you from Liverpool.
Wow.
Which they wasn't supposed to tell me that, but it was a friend. So I knew there was keeping an eye on me, and obviously my agent told me, yeah, there is interest there, but that was that. Halfway through a game, we're playing Liverpool, and Steven Gerrard's in the middle of the park, and the ball's on the far side, I'm in the middle, and Steven's gone, Jayla, and I've just gone, yeah. Who's your agent? I went, Sky Andrew. Why? Do you know him? He went, nah. And I was like,
This is during the game.
This
You're
is during
playing
the
for
game.
Birmingham v Liverpool.
yeah, this is during the game. So I'm like, what, you're just going to leave him hanging? So he's like, ran off. I've gone, do you want his number?
Was it one of them ones? He's carried on. You slowed down. And you got to sort of,
And I'm running after him.
No way.
I've got to try his number. And we just ignored it, carried on playing, didn't really speak after that. And then obviously it's halfway through the season, so end of the season, Birmingham get relegated, doing all the pre-season, getting ready for the championship. And then one of the coaching staff comes running out onto the training pitch and says, you need to go into the changing room and call your agent. And I went, oh, Jesus, what have I done?
Is that what your first reaction was?
Really?
Yeah, what have I done now? I was thinking all the things running through my head, what? So he went, Jay, Sky Andrew went, Jay, get showered, get changed, get to Melwood, FC Liverpool, Lime Street, as soon as you pop up. On why? Went, Liverpool and Birmingham got a agreed deal. On the other side, I was screaming, phone dropped, I was like this, I looked like Crouchy, you know what I mean? Doing this.
That's incredible, isn't
And
it?
I ran out to the boys, said boys, I'm off, you know what I mean? David Dunn was like, yeah, he was raging. He was like the star, he wanted to, he couldn't get a move.
Was it hard to leave Steve Bruce?
I didn't even think about it at that time, I just thought Liverpool.
Right.
I didn't want to be in Championship, I didn't want to get relegated, that's my boyhood team. And I just obviously went over to Steve and I said, Steve, thanks for everything, it's been a pleasure.
I just want to go on, when you go to Liverpool, when you sign, I'm assuming the players that are there, Stevie, Carragher's, even the manager, did any of them...
Alonso's.
But did any of them sit down, or did the manager sort of sit down? Because you've had a reputation before with the prison, and there we know undoubtedly the talent that you've got, but did anyone sit down with you and go, listen...
Benitez did.
Right, so it was the manager.
It was before the pre-season tour when we went away, I think we went Austria or Switzerland. But he got me in his office and he said, right, get me a piece of paper. And he said, I want to write all your things that push you in the wrong direction. I want to write all your negative things. So I was honest. I went going out, drinking, friends and girls. So and he goes, so how are you going to address this? So I said, well, obviously I won't go out. I'll be more professional. I'll choose the right friends. I said, yeah, I just changing my lifestyle a little bit better. And he goes, okay. And we'll revisit this later on. He did it with Craig Bellamy as well.
Oh,
so obviously Bellamy had a little bit of a history so did the same with him.
Okay.
Did it work?
God knows what he worked. It didn't work for the first season.
Yeah.
It was only Peperino who played more games than me.
Okay.
And that's the year we obviously got to Champions League final and I had amazing season there.
That's unbelievable that. You're thinking you've gone to a club like Liverpool in your first season and a goalkeeper
Is the only
who always plays every game is the only one that's played more games than your likes of Carragher's, Alonso's, Gerrard's, all of the other top players that are there. I mean, that's some feat that is in your first season.
Yeah, my first game was against Maccabi Haifa, 1-2-1. But I think I set up the goal for Belez and I got the Man of the Match award on my first game, which was amazing. But then after this next season after that, I got a terrible injury, which was out for 3 months, and then he kind of rushed me back and got me back in. And in the game I played, I didn't play to, my standard that I should have really. But I had a stress fracture and he kind of rushed it in with a double hernia as well. And then from that game onwards, I kind of got left in the pecking order. And then again, my mentality is when I don't, exactly like I said, the self-destruct button starts to get pressed. When I'm not playing, when I think I can be playing, when I know I'm better, or I feel I offer more than Dirk Kuyt on the right, I should be playing. That's when the mental issues start coming in and the self-destruct starts.
To listen to the full episode of Lifting the Lid, the official Emirates FA Cup podcast, hit the link in the description or click on the card on the screen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.